Hey everyone, welcome back. So in light of recent topics in the parkour community regarding climb ups and my complete and utter failure to do a climb up in last week's video, we are on our way to just drill and work out climb up exercises. Normally I get up at 3:30 in the morning to go and do my lifting workouts, but I am not doing those for the rest of the week so I can focus on this. All right, so we're over in Scottsdale today because we got these lovely brick walls over here and we are going to become best friends. My goal is to stay here for the next several hours, just drilling and trying to figure out how to do a climb up because it's gonna be a process. But before we start doing anything big, you guys know the rule, gotta warm up. Feeling pretty warm, starting to sweat a little bit. Really, to start here, I think I'm just gonna kind of hang on the wall, do some leg presses out from the wall and just kind of work on my grip and see where that's sitting right now. All right, it's been about an hour, so we're gonna take a little break. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I've never been like crazy strong with my upper body. Even when I was younger and lighter, I couldn't do pull-ups really well. Like I could get like 8 pull-ups, that's it. I had friends that were doing over 20, and even through track, like I had upper body strength. Obviously I needed it for the decathlon, but I don't know, it's obviously just not very well developed. My legs and stuff are, like my strength in my legs is fine, but my upper body is oof. Especially my grip strength, my wrists, and my shoulders. I had a shoulder injury back in November. Pretty sure it was a rotator cuff issue. And I didn't do anything with shoulders for probably 2.5 months, just trying to get that to heal. So that could be a part of it. This is rough. This is gonna take a long time. Very nice. I'm gonna put my shirt back on so I don't scrape up my stomach anymore. Although, let's be honest, I need my shirt off. My body hasn't seen sun in forever. We've been here for almost 3 hours now. My wrists are screwed. My shoulders are already insanely tight and sore. So I now know exactly what parts of my body this really uses. So we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go check out that small little pre with height consequence, because it's pretty close by to here, and I'm gonna kind of feel it out, see if it's something I want to try and get done today. I know some of you guys will recognize this spot. We're going to try and do this pre. So we're gonna do some tests over here because we got the same walls that don't have any drop. So we'll use that as our warm up and our prep area, and we'll see how we're feeling. If we're feeling it, I think we're gonna go for it today. Well, that wasn't nice. I'm ending up right face first into this tree here. But the 1 foot kind of swing technique that I talked about in a previous episode is working pretty well. Like, I'm swinging my leg pretty hard and I don't feel like I'm gonna overshoot. If anything, I feel like I'm gonna undershoot a little bit. Sorry, you can go through if you want. All right. So I'm gonna do a couple more tests right here. All I'm gonna think about is the control and the amount of power I'm putting in, and that's it. 2 6 in a row. All right, let's go for it. Here we go, come on. You got this, come on. It wasn't the cleanest. My feet were a little bit apart, but that was such a good feeling. That was an easy jump. Just the mental side of this. The mental side of that little 2-story drop changes everything. And it wasn't the prettiest stick, but my chest still went over the edge and I could just see the drop, but I could feel the control in my body. Oh, I want to do it again. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Hell yes. First jump with consequence unlocked. Not a crazy consequence, and it's not a crazy jump, but my heart is still pumping. Man, I'm so glad I found this one to kind of be my introduction into just jumps with consequence. Like, I wouldn't break anything, but I would definitely be sore the next day, you know? So I consider that a win in my book. Overall, pretty good day. The climb up stuff is slowly coming along. I'm kind of feeling the different components of it. And this I consider a big check on my list. I don't think this is gonna be enough for a full episode, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Day 2, I am so sore. I can't even explain how sore my shoulders are right now. We're gonna do a little bit of training here for the climb ups again, and then we're gonna go check out a new spot. I don't want this whole episode just to be climb up stuff, so we'll get this done quick, we'll get somewhere new. Double checking to see what the first 2 levels of climb ups are. So it's not quite a level 2 because I'm still going one hand at a time, but I'm not doing forearms. That's a level 1. So it's somewhere in between a level 1 and a level 2. Level 2 is you're all the way over. So I just need to work on trying to get my chest over is my issue. I'm still chest kind of like on the edge of the wall, which forces me to kind of put the hands there. Whereas if I try and throw my chin over, I'm already kind of in that position. We're gonna call it there. That's progress though. That's a lot of progress, I think, in my opinion. We're gonna go check out a new spot now. Apparently there's a lot of options at this spot, so we'll see. All right, guys, so we just got over to Peoria, which is on the other side of the valley where Phoenix is located. And we are at the Peoria Municipal Complex. So it's funny because I've seen some of the videos of the local guys in this spot, and probably a couple years ago, I actually did some photo shoots here and completely forgot about the spot, and it is really good. There's a few great spots here. Immediately, all I'm thinking is cat pass, plyo, plyo, maybe plyo again down there. But I don't know. I'm gonna measure them out right now, see kind of what it's looking like. All right, so this one measures out at 9 feet, slightly down. That one measures out at 10 feet, slightly down, which shouldn't be any problem for me. It's just kind of figuring out the power that I need to put out. First thing we noticed is this bad boy right here. It's kind of loose. Another big thing that I'm thinking about is my heel still. I don't want to re-injure that right away after having it start feeling better. And these ledges are very sharp. So if I happen to overdo any of the jumps and smack my heel again, it's not gonna be good. There's also a couple other little things I want to try that won't be as impacty and should be fine for my heel. So the tough thing about this stride is it's curved. So teaching my body to go with the curve, kind of tough. Naturally, I want to go over the edge. Okay, that was a good step in the right direction. I just need to treat it kind of like a high jump run up, where I'm kind of leaning. Those of you that don't know, in high jump, you run and you kind of lean around a curve, and then you jump up over the bar because it's curved. So if I kind of just keep my weight to the inside, it will help eliminate this fall here. Quick little POV for you guys. I almost left without even doing this, and it would be a fun POV. Gotta do it. 3, 2, 1. Gonna take you around, show you a couple of the other spots right here in this area, but I think we're gonna call it a day. I got some stuff I need to go do, and I feel pretty accomplished there. I got a little stride challenge done. I got a level 1, maybe 2 climb up today, and I did that little pre yesterday. So good couple days. My heel is starting to feel really good. So I'm glad I didn't do those big plyos today. Otherwise, I probably would have overshot one, smacked my heel, and I would have been not doing anything big for the next couple weeks again. And now this is probably the craziest spot in this whole area. And would you guess it? It's another abandoned fountain. Look at this bad boy. It goes down there pretty deep, and immediately I saw that. Yeah, bit of a drop. You would break something for sure. Phoenix people, has anyone done that pre? Because it is nasty. If anyone has done that, props to you. As you can see, we did a couple challenges that were a little bit scary for me today. And I want to kind of address, how to overcome that fear. And I touched base on it when I first found that little jump with that drop on the other side, but we're gonna touch base on it again, just so people can address this video and hopefully it'll help them in their training. So when it comes to fear, a lot of people look at something that's scary and just immediately turn away from it and not even try it, just because of that fear that's taken over them. A lot of people let fear control many aspects of their life, not just in parkour, even something as simple as leaving your job to pursue a passion. There are so many people that will not take that step into pursuing a passion for fear of it not working out, or for fear of not having a stable income for a period of time. And the biggest thing when it comes to that fear is addressing the things that scare you and how to prevent them. If we look at that small little jump I did, the jump itself is not scary. I know I can make the jump. What was scary for me was the drop on the other side. And in parkour, it comes down to being comfortable with what you're doing and also working within your maxes. So say you had a 10-foot standing jump max. Doing a 10-foot standing pre with a drop on the other side of the jump is a smart thing to do, because the odds of you overpowering that jump are probably pretty slim. If there's a drop before the landing, you would not want to do a 10-foot standing jump, because that is your max. Odds are you're going to bounce off it multiple times. You don't want to do that over a drop before the landing. Going to the other side, if you had a drop before the landing, you do something that you can easily overpower. Now for me, an 8-foot standing jump with 2 feet, I can easily overpower without even trying. So as I overpower it and keep going over to the safe side where the drop isn't, I can start slowly bringing it back to then hopefully find that stick. So next time you guys are faced with something scary, just figure out what about that thing is scaring you and how you can eliminate it. Doesn't matter if it's parkour, doesn't matter if it's your job, doesn't matter if it's something in your life, whatever it is. Figure out what that fear is and take those steps to getting comfortable and eliminating that fear as fast as possible. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys this week. It is a beautiful day out right now, but I have to go home and do some editing for clients. So I will see you guys next week.